Hello, welcome to 60 Minutes. I'm your host, Kushabro Padacharji. The last few decades have been some of Germany's most interesting and tumultuous yet. And as a Jew myself, I'm not sure what I'm glad to introduce to you. Adolf Hitler. So, Adolf, can I call you Adolfi?
Nein, what kind of foolish name is that? It's Führer to you, you insolent Jew. Who do you think I am? Queen Elizabeth?
Oh, of course not. Silly me. Sorry, Führer. So, tell us a little bit about your life.
I am Adolf Hitler and this is the story of my life and rule. I was born in 1889 to my abusive and cruel father, probably Jewish, and my lovely mother, Clara. I faced significant physical abuse from my father and he never truly let me follow my dream.
A plus in maths, A plus in science, A plus in history. Hitler, Scheiße! At such a young age, you've done very well in school so far. Good job, my boy.
I don't like school. I think I want to be an artist.
What? No, silly boy. We've already been over this. You have to be a civil servant like Daddy.
But
No bus, no coconuts.
Scheiße!
Can't you give him a chance, honey? He should do what makes him happy.
I'll tell you what he needs. He needs a beating for being such a bothersome little brat.
No! No!
Wow, that sounds extremely tough. What was your life like after school?
I simply drifted for years, and although it was one of the worst and most inactive times of my life, I learned many things in Vienna that would guide my policies into the future rule of Germany. With a sense of purpose back to serve my country, I moved back to Munich in 1913 and joined the German army in 1914.
What happened after the war?
Well, as brave as we were, especially me as I was awarded the Iron Cross twice, we lost, which was a huge shock to me and the other Germans. I was extremely frustrated with Germany's defeat in the Great War. We had lost a devastating 2 million people along with the valuable territory. I developed the hatred towards the betrayers of our cause. There is an old myth that speaks of traitorous Jews stabbing people in their backs, and I would completely believed it. The Jews, it was all their fault.
I would like to remind you that I myself am Jewish, and I was slightly offended, but also scared by that comment. So Adolf, I mean Führer, take some time to calm down.
Don't tell me what to do! Anyway, I eventually joined a right-wing party called the Nazi Party, and we worked to restore power and dignity back to our fatherland. We were slowly gaining power, and I attempted a coup, but things did not go as planned.
What happened?
I'm getting there. So where was I? Well, there I was, on a fine November morning in Munich, just casually marching down the street to forcibly take over the German government, when all of a sudden I was arrested and imprisoned for committing an act of treason. Can you believe that?
So then what happened?
Stop interrupting! Scheiße! So my actions turned out to be good publicity for me and the Nazis, so I looked like a local hero. Meanwhile in prison I began working on my book, Mein Kampf, about my political ideas and future plans for Germany, about the master race and the Aryans. I wanted to win back our territory, expand Germany's borders, exterminate my enemies, the cursed Jews, and bring back glory to my fatherland. In 1933, I finally became Chancellor of Germany when the Nazis had risen to power. I began turning Germany into a totalitarian state, one people, one empire, under one leader.
Our first guest, Carl. Ew, and Hitler called me a peasant? Anyways, what do you think allowed Hitler to gain control of Germany?
I believe that Germany's economic crisis is what allowed Hitler to come to power. It all started when the Great Depression ruined Germany's economy, since America could not loan the money anymore. Because of this, Germany simply started to print more money, but this backfired, causing hyperinflation.
And how did this affect you?
The money was now essentially worthless, specifically harming me. I was engaged and my future wife and I were saving money for the wedding. But We soon found out the money we had saved could not even buy us a Wiener Schnitzel. Anyway, since Germany was in crisis, we were forced to look to someone who could solve our problems, which caused us to turn to Hitler. From him we hope for security and firm leadership.
Do you have anything else to share with us?
Don't tell anyone I told you this, but I heard the rumors that Hitler was secretly planning to eliminate his enemies. He wanted to consolidate power solely to himself. One night in 1934, Hitler's secret police assassinated 200 people whom Hitler viewed as threats. It was called the Night of Long Knives. It was terrifying.
How terrible. Well, thank you for your time, and I hope the secret police hasn't got you for saying that. Wait, who are you?
I used to be the owner of a very well-known bookstore in town, but now I am out of business.
What happened?
Well, Hitler truly wanted to take over all aspects of German life, including books. Hitler did not like the idea of free press, so he tried to eliminate all works of fiction and non-fiction that did not conform with Nazi ideals. He burned most of my books and ransacked multitudes of libraries. My store was burned.
I'm sorry. I truly do not know how you could deal with that loss.
But there's more. Hitler truly wanted to make it look like the Nazis were improving the economy. So he used propaganda to tell people that the unemployment rate was dropping, when in fact he was forcing people to work and sending them off to concentration camps if they didn't.
What a sad story. How's your name, boy?
My name is Paul Ballmer, and I'm part of Hitler's Youth.
What do you do in this club called Hitler's Youth?
It was all part of Hitler's great plan to turn us into Nazi-loving nationalists. It's an organization for boys 14 to 18, where we are taught the Nazi ideals and are prepared to become soldiers in the SS, Hitler's Loyal Protection Squad. As young children, we had no choice in what we could do. Boys had to join Hitler's Youth, and girls had to join the League of German Girls.
Well, that sounds fun.
Well, it was more like brainwashing, really. Hitler likes to start us young. At least we get to learn marching, bayonet drill, grenade throwing, trench digging, map reading, gas defense, use of dugouts, and how to get under barbed wire and pistol shooting.
What a talented young man. Well, there you have it. Adolf Hitler, the fascinating story of a charismatic leader. This has been 60 Minutes with Kushagra Padacharji. Be sure to check out our Sheehy award-winning episode on Queen Elizabeth I.